Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing? Happy weekend to every single one of you. Thank you for joining me once again on the channel. I want to say a big thank you to the subscribers of the channel, and of course, those who react and comment in the comment section. So, guys, today is the D-Day. We're going to see that one finally going down today. 9 p.m. is the time. Nigeria versus Cameroon, and of course, you know that all the hype has been gathering towards that one tonight, and there are lots of updates coming out from both camps actually, not only this Nigerian Super Eagles camp, but of course the Cameroon camp as well. So quickly, I'm going to start with the Nigerian Super Eagles camp, and of course, yesterday, as I mentioned in my last video, Coach Peseiro actually held a pre-match conference for this game tonight, where he came out with Moses Simon and answered a number of questions for Nigerian journalists who were willing to ask him about the tactics, about the players' availability, and of course every other thing surrounding the game tonight. So Peseiro came out and answered a few questions, and some of the hot questions that was asked of him was the tactics that he's going to play tonight, and of course Peseiro's answer indicated that he might as well be sticking with the formation that he has been using for a while now, which is the 3-4-3 formation that has obviously not been getting us a lot of goals, but of course has been getting us the results and that we wanted. Having used that consecutively against Ivory Coast and of course the Guinea-Bissau in the group stages, coming out with 6 points, from the two games, and of course keeping two clean sheets. Peseiro actually defended this formation, as being the formation that has created the most chances in the AFCON this year, and of course has kept the most clean sheets. And he feels that there's no need to, change what's not broken, because the most important thing for him is, actually winning matches, not about scoring 5-10 goals or something like that, and then you end up not winning the match. Peseiro actually believes that, that game tomorrow is going to be a really hot game, and, very competitive game, but he doesn't think that what we need is a lot of goals. He actually feels that even if his team can get one goal and defend very well and keep a clean sheet, that means that he has obviously won the match. And of course, I mean, you can't argue or fight with his mentality, because that's obviously a winner's mentality, a bit like Jose Mourinho mentality, but of course that's what's going to happen, and Nigeria is definitely going to play with that formation that we've been seeing. So maybe there may not be a lot of goals, but then he wants to get the guys to defend together, to attack together, keep a clean sheet, and maybe get one or two goals to win the match. But aside from that, Peseiro was also asked questions regarding the players' availability. One of the players that was asked, was Kelechi Iheanacho. A Nigerian reporter obviously asked him that question, and his reply was that if you believe in him so much, then you will see him play tomorrow, and he's going to get a goal. So that was, the funny remark that he gave, but in truth, he actually meant it. That Kelechi was going to make an appearance tomorrow. But whether he's going to start the game or come out as come in as a cameo in the second half remains to be seen. So he definitely is the one that has the the right to know when to put him. But what he told Nigerian reporters was that Kelechi is going to make an appearance tomorrow. But we'll see how that one goes, whether he starts him from the get-go, or he brings him in the second half. Let's just wait and see how that one goes. But of course, it's some exciting news, to finally get to know that Kelechi is going to have a role in that team, in that formation today evening. Of course, that he is one of the most creative player that Nigeria has, along with Lukman, and of course in my previous video, I talked about Kelechi and Lukman linking up in one team, and of course, because both of them are very creative, there's a very high chance that we might start to see a lot of chances being created, and of course conversion rates go up because Kelechi can score himself, Lukman can also score himself, and then you join the likes of Osimhen. Let's go quickly into the Cameroonian camp to give you, also a little bit of story about the Cameroonians. So they are also very fired up and prepared for this one. And in fact, one of their most dangerous strikers, the likes of Abubakar, has now been declared fit to face Nigeria. Of course, if you follow them, you would know that he had an injury that almost jeopardized his AFCON journey, but he was able to defeat that one, and now the America is now saying that he's ready to play that one, which of course is going to be a very dangerous man for them against Nigeria, because he has lots of goals in his legs, and if you remember in last Nations Cup in 2021, he was obviously the highest goal scorer for that one. And aside from Abubakar, there's also a bit of a good news in their camp in the area of the goalkeeping department, and especially with the fact that Onana has now been declared fit and ready to play Nigeria. And he might be very likely set to replace their second choice goalkeeper, Fabrice Ondoa, who was the guy that kept their last game. But of course, Onana is declared ready and fit for this one. So there might be, changing to Onana or sticking with Fabrice Ondoa, because their last game they actually won it, even though it was a tight one. But of course, I'm sure they will be very glad that they're having, these two guys, Abubakar and Onana, ready for this one. So I'll leave this update and go straight to the predicted formation that I have, arranged for this one. It's just my opinion, of course. You guys can drop your, formation in the comment section, and for me, I think Peseiro is still going to stick with the 3-4-3 formation, and in the three backs, I'm looking at Basse, Semi Ajayi, and William Troost-Ekong. Then the four in front of them, I'm looking at Zaidu, Frank Onyeka, Yusuf Abubakar, who's definitely going to make an appearance, because he has really impressed a lot of people, and thank goodness he's back from that injury. So I see him pairing with Onyeka, and then in the right side, I'm seeing Ola Aina continuing his form tonight. Then in the front three, I'm looking at Lukman from the left, and then Osimhen in the center, and then Ihan Acho from the right. But of course, that's my own formation. You can drop your own as well. And in the scoreline prediction, I'm looking at a very, very tight game. It might be a stalemate, but I think Nigeria is going to have a 2-1 edge. It's definitely going to be a tight one. Very, very tight, interesting match. But that's it for me, guys. You can drop your scoreline prediction and also your formation, for this match. Thank you guys so much for catching the video. I appreciate every single one of you who catch the videos whenever they drop, and of course who engage in the comment section meaningfully. I thank every single one of you, the subscribers of the channel. Thank you so much, and of course stay tuned to the channel. After the match, we're definitely going to come back here to analyze the game, how it went. Hopefully we'll be very happy that Nigerian Spy Goose has won the match. Thank you for catching this one, and stay tuned to the channel.